I can't take this anymore.
Thank God that wasn't Game 7, because if it was, I don't know if Bouchard's getting anywhere near $10 million. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my Lord, what a heartbreaking loss. Welcome to another year of Frozen Oil in the playoffs. Round 1, Game 1. Once again, it's Rich coming at you. And, well, the nerves all day today were really getting to me. I had butterflies in my stomach all day today. Just so nervous about this game. Who's in the lineup? Who's not in the lineup? What's going on? Are the Kings this impenetrable force that we can't beat? We went, I think, 9 periods or 8 periods without scoring on them. But a heartbreaking loss today. Just a heartbreaking loss, but there is a lot of positives, and bittersweet today for myself because this marks the 1-year anniversary of this channel, and I'm so happy to do this for you guys. I wanted to, my God, my adrenaline was crazy when McDavid tied the game. I went apeshit. I went nuts. I would follow that guy to the depths of, you know what. He is just such an amazing hockey player to watch, and I just felt so bad for Connor to not get that win. But I'm not kidding. Even when it was 4-0, the Oilers have been here now. They've done this before. We're not going to sweep probably any series on the way to the Stanley Cup, and unfortunately we lost this one. We could have stole this one. It didn't happen, and that's Game 1. Looking forward to Game 2. Let's get to the stats. And we'll get to talking some stuff here with respect to what's going on with the Oilers. Just want to quickly take this moment to kindly remind everyone to consider subscribing to the channel. We are almost at 800 subscribers. Our goal was to hit 700 here before the playoffs, and we surpassed that. We're almost at 800, so thank you so much to all those that have taken the time to subscribe to the channel. And there is no team in professional sports that plays with your emotions like the Edmonton Oilers. Down 4-0, then down 5-2. We come back and tie at 5-5 just to let in one of the ugliest, I gotta say what it is. It was one of the ugliest goals ever. And what do you say? I don't want to say too much about Stuart Skinner. I mean, we've had this conversation so many times, and I am just tired of saying it. I was cheering him on like a madman on that 2-man advantage when he was getting just blistered with shots and he was making those saves. I know he already let in 5 at that point, but he was keeping them in the game at that point, and I want him to succeed. I've been telling you guys, I want Stuart Skinner to succeed. But that 6th goal was just so deflating. It was... You could even see it on McDavid's face. It was just a very deflating goal. But I would not count the Oilers out. And again, we are the underdogs in this series, but we definitely showed everyone that we are a team to be reckoned with. And when you got Connor and Leon, you better respect the Oilers, because they are going to come at you, and they are going to come at you hard. Shots on goal, 30-25 in favor of the Kings. There was a point there after the second period, the Oilers only had 10 shots. As soon as you break through their stupid trap, If you have a lead, it's a completely different game against these Kings. But as soon as you fall behind, they play this trap game, and it's very, very difficult. If you watch the game, if you had a chance to watch the game, there is not one LA King forward moving past the red line when the Oilers are breaking out of the zone. They are all waiting at the red line for the Oilers to come in. It's cheap hockey. I don't like to watch it. It's boring, but that's their formula. But as soon as we broke through, the floodgates opened. And I'm telling you, we almost stole that one. Face-offs, 52-47 in favor of the Oilers. Penalty minutes. And these referees, I mean, there was a play where Draisaitl literally got tackled. And there was a play where McDavid literally got tackled, and there was no calls. A lot of missed calls, in my opinion. They tried to make up for it at the end with that Arvidsson play, but it's just too little, too late. The Kings had two-man advantages, just swings the tide of the game, and I'm sorry, but these referees are brutal. The Oilers with 42 hits, the Kings with 30. Block shots, giveaways, and takeaways almost tied up all the way across. Kuzmenko starts off this game, opening the scoring with a power play goal on what might be the weakest call I have ever seen called on Brett Kulak. What a brutal call. And the Kings capitalized to open it up 1-0 and let the trap begin. Byfield, Kempe, Deneau all follow up. 4-0 Kings. Start the comeback. Draisaitl, Janmark. I told you guys, Janmark's a playoff guy. One game in, he already scored. He was buzzing today. He was on the penalty kill. Janmark is a playoff performer. You might as well sit him out the whole year if you're expecting him to score. But he came through when it mattered. Fiala gets that power play goal to make it 5-2. And then, cue the comeback. Corey Perry, 5-3. Zach Hyman, 5-4. And Connor McDavid ties the game, makes it 5-5. And with 42 seconds left, Philip Deneau with a knuckleball somehow beats Stuart Skinner, and the Kings win 6-5. Just unfortunate end to the game for the Oilers. But like I said, do not count the Oilers out. Do not get down. The fact that they scored some goals and put a few goals past Kemper is a really good sign, in my opinion. And the Edmonton Oilers really didn't have any practice throughout the year with this lineup. I mean, we've injected so many players into this lineup now. We still haven't seen Evander Kane in the lineup, but we haven't had too much practice for the boys together to get some chemistry. And as the game went on, you start to see them be more comfortable together, playing better together. And I'm really looking forward to Game 2. I'll tell you that. I'm really looking forward to Game 2. Game 1 is out of the way. Put it behind us. A valiant effort by the Oilers to tie it up, that's for sure. But at the end of the day, we lost and we're down 1-0 to the LAKINGS. And we are now going to go to the best part of these recaps, which is seeing what you Oilers faithful had to say about the game. And we do that by checking out Twitter/X. Just a reminder, you can follow us on Twitter X. Our handle is @FrozenOilHockey. And we are marching towards 900 followers there, so thanks to those that follow us there. All right, we are going to start off the Twitter X with the goal.
Into the zone, McDavid gets around Anderson. McDavid cuts in. Shot!
Oh, what a goal. Unbelievable goal. I jumped up and my nephew was right in front of me. Shout out Reese. Thanks for coming to watch the game with Uncle Rich. And I grabbed him and I hugged him so hard.
The Kings are just shell-shocked here.
Honestly, it's just too bad we couldn't pull that one out. Honestly, that was just such a monumental comeback. And look at Connor there. For all these analysts to count the Oilers out, it's just ridiculous to me. When you got Ice Jordan on your team, how do you count out the Oilers? I'm so looking forward to Game 2. But I wanted to start off with that goal, something positive, because some of these comments are not going to continue the positive trend, I'll tell you that. Let's start off with Finn at OilersJCan. The Oilers were literally that close to taking sweet revenge for the miracle on Manchester. Unfortunately, they decided to start Stuart Skinner in net and employ Evan Bouchard as a defenseman. This is definitely up there with the most painful losses I've experienced. And my Lord, Finn, yeah, that was a painful loss. Bouchard just brutal on that last goal by the Kings. I have no idea why he is holding the line there. Just skate back and protect your end. You already made a brutal giveaway on the fourth goal, and I just don't know why you had to pinch there and let the LA Kings create a 2-on-1. But there is no way on earth Evan Bouchard is getting 10 mil. There is no way. As soon as that giveaway happened, I got a text message from someone who made their first appearance on the show for our playoff Oilers trivia. So if you haven't had a chance, check that out. But Raj texted me, and he was like, do you still want to give Evan Bouchard 10 million after that? And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it's tough. Next one, though, we're going to move on here. Next one from JB, Jackie B, Oilers, and roller coaster of emotions. There is no team in professional sports that toys with your emotions like the Edmonton Oilers. I'm sorry, even the New York Jets, even some of these teams that, have had massive ups and downs. There is no team in professional sports that comes close to the Oilers. Our emotions are on a yo-yo. Next one from Island_Oiler. I'm so done with Bouchard. I've been hoping he smartens up a bit and comes back to a decent level. Wants 10 mil for this? Zero chance. Peace out, dude. I like him, but I give up on him. And after that game, there's a lot of people that are going to agree with you. I still, for one, believe that Bouchard is a big game performer. He makes those costly errors on the defensive end, but he did have 3 assists today. So there's a give and take with Evan Bouchard, that's for sure. Next one is from @CC Well, the Oilers broke through. They found a way to get close. Not a win, but a building block for sure. Sucks, but there's something there. And I agree 110% with you. The Oilers have now broken this LA Kings defensive structure. They know they can score. They put 5 away on Kemper. And now it's just time to get back to playing playoff hockey. Next one is from NWO at New World Oilers. 2 first-round picks, Savoy and O'Reilly for Sorokin. I can't take this shit anymore. If the Oilers had a competent goaltender, this shit wouldn't happen at least once every postseason. Don't think I'm serious? Go back every year and you'll see. They do it every year, and they do. We've needed a goalie. We haven't had a guaranteed number 1 starting goalie for multiple years since Tommy Salo. It's been over 20 years. So, but there's no way on earth we can give up Savoy and O'Reilly at this point. We have depleted our young talent pool in the organization, and those are the brightest 2 stars in the organization, and there's no way we can get rid of these guys at this point for a goalie. But trades and other names, we'll see. Next one from DNL at Oiler Analytics. Kings win game 1s like it's the Stanley Cup final, and the Oilers win series. They're not on the same playing field. And again, just game 1, guys. Just game 1. Next one from @2003 Nico. I never want to see Stuart Skinner in an Oilers jersey ever again. I'm done. Yeah, there's some pissed off Oiler fans, I'll tell you that. Next one from @Johnny Guenta. The Oilers-Kings game deserved overtime. This is bullshit. And it did deserve overtime. That would have been a beautiful overtime, but unfortunately, Oilers luck. Just Oilers luck. There's no other real way to put it. It's just Oilers luck. Next one from one of the best handles in social media, Klima's Lid. at ThackAttack41. Stu Skinner is a effing sieve. Get him the F off my team. Oilers lose. Klima's lid is upset. He has been a major advocate. Him and Dan Fika have been very loud about the Oilers getting a goalie at the deadline. It didn't happen. So I guarantee you now, every time something happens, they are going to make some noise. Next one from Vince at Oilers97. The NHL will be unveiling their new referee jerseys for Game 2. Oh, man. Here's one from the NHL themselves. How about those Oilers? Now, they tweeted this before the end of the game, and the Kings won it. So don't count your chickens before the eggs hatch. I'll tell you that. So thanks to the NHL for the nice jinx there. Next one from Adam at Oilers Adam. And we're going to go back to back with Adam. I'm going to try to be optimistic as possible here. The Oilers didn't play well and still put up 5 goals after listening to a harmonica national anthem and dealing with terrible refs. Kemper isn't a brick wall by any means. Win Game 2 and go back to the best fans in the world. I completely agree. He goes on to say in a different tweet, there's no team in professional sports that can give you the highest of highs and the lowest of lows quite like the Edmonton Oilers, all within a span of seconds. 110%. 110%. Next one from KD's first burner account. The last time the Oilers tied the game after being down 4 goals but proceeded to lose in Game 1 was against the Flames in 22. You know what happened? We won the next 4. And I hope that happens. Next one from Captain Jack. LAKINGS have clearly scouted Skinner extensively and found out that his weakness is shots on goal. Captain Jack, all year with the awesome tweets. Next one from DYL at DHockey13. I genuinely never want to see Stuart Skinner play another game for the Oilers again. So, I mean, tons of comments on Stuart Skinner. And honestly, the second goal for sure. He made a nice kind of makeup save on that wraparound by Kuzmenko. And but that 6th goal was just brutal. That 6th goal, you got to have it. And unfortunately, it didn't go our way. I don't want to keep this video too long. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. We got lots more coming to you. Like I said, Bouchard, please stop pinching unnecessarily when you come back and tie the game. We can't blame this all on Stuart Skinner, but I did see a lot of bright spots in this game, and the Oilers were physical. They out-hit the Kings, and they were not shying away from any rough stuff. Obviously, it was nice to see Trent Frederick in the lineup. So just looking forward to Game 2, and hopefully we can tie this series up. So it's not panic time by any means. And it was just good to see the Oilers kept battling and fought back. So you keep on battling too. And thanks so much for watching. And most importantly, go Oilers, go.
Hockey, the channel you need. Oilers on the ice, unstoppable speed. Chasing the cup, we're gonna succeed. With David leading, we're built to exceed.